So if I'm audible quickly, let me know as yes. Come back. Okay. So in today's class, what exactly we have to discuss with is all about. Only for today, there will be some changes. Okay, probably from tomorrow, everything will be set. So for today, when I say some changes, what exactly we should manage with? Board, I am trying to say. Okay. So keeping all that aside, let us get into concept quickly. So now, if I have a linked list like this, okay, say suppose here there is head and it is pointing to one. Normal linked list, then 10, 20, 30, this one will be null. And this one will be pointing to 50. So now what is our duty? Our duty is to find the number of nodes here. Our duty is to find the number of nodes. What exactly is the logic for finding the number of nodes if it is singly linked list? So take the heading as counting the number of nodes, or write a program to count the number of nodes available in the linked list. Write a program. Write a C program, you can write. Write a C program to count number of nodes. Write a C program to count the number of nodes available in the linked list. Okay. So whenever this is the condition, what exactly I should do? All of you observe here. So what is the logic that I should write for this? First, I'll point my temp here. Yes. Yes. And before I move to next node, first I'll increment the count. I'll keep one more, variable called count equal to 0. First time it will be 0 here. And once before I move to next node, what I'll do is I'll increment the count to 1 and I'll go to next node. How to go to next node already all of you know. So now how to count that? How to count it? I just have to keep track of this count. And if I finally print this output of count variable, then I'll get the number of nodes available. Yes? Yes, sir. So now here I'll increment the value to 2 and I'll go to next node. And here I'll increment it to 3. Like this until when I should do? Until not temps right link becomes null. That is wrong. Directly, not temps link also. It is temp equals to null. Because after this, if I move temp, then I'll get null. Sir, can we write it as temps right link, sir? Then you will get the output as 2. You will not get 3. Or otherwise, if you are using temps right link equal to null, then you may have to write count plus 2 times. Rather than writing 2 times, you can write it in one go itself by writing temp not equal to. Clear with that? Yes, sir. Now, what is the program I should write? Void main. Yes. Inside this, first thing, struct node star temp. Yes. And then integer type count equal to 0. Okay. And then here what I should write? Directly write the logic. Temp should be pointing to the same place where it is pointing. And while temp not equal to null, I should do one thing. What is that? Count plus temp temps main. Close this while and then print it. The number of nodes are %3. What should be this? Sorry? Screen is not visible. Which side? Below part. I'll just reduce it. No need to worry. Just think the logic. It will be count. Close this. Sir, what is this, sir? What exactly you can do is you can write another method for this logic saying that count nodes. And all these days we used to give 7 options, right? That is insert friend, insert rare, insert specific, and also delete friend, delete rare, and delete specific we used to give. Now what we can give? Count nodes. And you can give the option as 8. In the list, you can give the option to count the number of nodes and you can give the option as 8. This is when you are using single linked list or single linked list if you are using. Then you should follow this thing. But same thing if I want to do with doubly linked list, there will be another logic. Okay, and logic remains, most of the things are same only. Only here and there small changes will be there, that I'll do. But till here, is that clear? How to count the number of nodes? Yes. And assume that I'll try to write it cut shorter. I mean, here I should also declare integer type count equal to 0. Okay, and this diagram here will be there as this. Okay, so now what is the second thing? Here is your head. If it is doubly linked list, how it will look like? 1, 2, 3. Here, how many parts will be there? 3 parts in each node. This one will be pointing here, this one here, 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 and this will be none. And this will be none. And this 10, 20, 30. How to write the logic for this again? You keep one track of counts here. Initially, it will be 0. So for the same, if I have to write the logic, what exactly I should do? First, I should get my temp, point to same place where my point is pointing, and move my temp. But before you move your temp, you should increment the count. How to write it? So what main you can write, or otherwise, if you want to write the specific method, count nodes. So case 8, count nodes break. Inside switch case, what you should write? Case 8, count nodes break. Okay. So here, what I should write? Struct node start temp int count equals to 0. Next one. While fine. Temp should point to same place where it is pointing. Should I do it inside while? No, then you will get the output as 1. Getting? While may not be as 1. So here I am trying to make it as temps condition remains same. Inside this count plus temp equals to temps Arling. Close this printer. The same statements. Count, and if you want slashing, you print. Close this. Got it? Yes, so these are the 2 methods. Here I have written it in main method. If you want to write it for count nodes, write it in count nodes, and you can add it in single linked list program. That's 7th option. 7 or 8, whatever it is. Display, after display, you can just add it for count nodes. But this is related to your single linked list and doubly linked list, how to count the number of nodes in a list. But what exactly is my expectation? If you ask me, I want to count the number of nodes. True. Along with this, I want to do it for circular queue as well, using single linked list, circular queue using doubly linked list. Small changes will be there. What is that small changes? I'll tell you before that you copy this. It is not Java, right? In C it will not be 0. In C, if you don't assign any value, it will become garbage value. So better than that, assign some value and then use it. Got it? Don't try to copy it, rather try to write it by yours. I do have one suggestion for all of you. It is suggestion if you guys are okay. What is that if you ask me, it still takes some time, not some time, it will take some more time to finish your programming classes, right? Still there are many concepts. Programming I'm speaking, not data structure. Data structure almost half of it is over. But I'm informing it here because there I'll forget. Okay, because of time constraint. So I'm just trying to inform that whoever is attending coding round, okay, I will create one document, I'll give access for everyone. Okay, all of you will have link. What you should be doing is just keep adding all the questions. Yes. Just take a snap of it. Photo also, you upload photo only. Totally fine. But in that photo, question should be visible properly as well as input test case. Yes. Means in input, they will give some example. Your input should be this one, your output should be this. Yes. Program part, I'm least bothered. Getting my point? I'm least bothered about what program they will give. Forget. Only question part you upload. Getting it? All of it. So that what I'll do is, by the time I finish programming, once it is over, I'll start covering that part. It will be easier for you is what my thought is. It is not a part of course, but I'm just thinking so that it will be helpful for you. No, sir, don't do it. Very easy for me. I'll not do it. Getting it? It will be better for you if you upload it, just write. Whoever is uploading, just write company name for which profile, for development or for testing, and write questions. I mean, directly upload the photo. Okay, I mean, using laptop you upload. No, not in group. I'll create one link for one document and I'll give access for it. Just upload, open that document, click that document and insert the photo using laptop. Don't do it using mobile because it will insert somewhere random. Okay, if we don't have the list properly, we cannot even solve it. I'm not asking you to copy paste it or type it. Take the photo of question properly and upload. Getting it? All those questions I'll try to solve it by end of the session. Okay. Not end of today's session, end of programming classes. Okay, once concept is done, then I'll try to take that part. Getting it? Is it done online? Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you are done, we'll proceed with next one. Which is the next one? Same thing. There is no much changes. Only thing is here. Last node will not be pointing to null. Rather, it will be pointing to head. First node here also. It will not be pointing to null. It will be pointing to first. Thank you. This one also will be there, right? Of course, that will not change anything in our program, but however, that should be there.
Yes,
You are telling the solution. I thought I have done some mistake in this program. So here, what exactly I should do? I should not write temp not equal to null. Rather, I definitely should change it to temp link. In this, there is no concept of R link. Only one link is there. Single link is right. Temps link not equal to not null. There is no concept of null as well. It is head. In this case, keep incrementing the count. Keep incrementing the count as well as keep incrementing the position of 10. Okay. So next one, by the time I do this much, okay, my temp will be here, but it will not count for this node, right? It will not go inside. First time it will check. Temps link not equal to head. Yes. So it will count it, go to next question. Temps link not equal to head. Yes. Count it and go to next question. Temps link not equal to head. It is equal to head. Temps link is pointing to head. So it will not count the third node. So what you should do after closing this loop. Okay, here you should also add one more statement, that is count plus manually one time. Getting my point?
Yes.
Yes. Do I have to need? Is it required to move temp also? Already it is pointed to last node. Only thing is you just have to increment the count outside. Why I am doing it outside? So previously we have not written down. Sorry. Yes. After the final. I mean, it will not be understandable for online guidance. Here, first I should write count plus, and then printf the number of nodes are percentage t count. Got it?
Yes, sir.
In a similar way, here what I should do? Remain same, but temps are linked, not equal to head. Yes, increment and go to next position. Temps are linked, not equal to head. Increment the value of count, go to next one. Temps are linked, not equal to head. It is equal to head. As it is equal to head, now it will stop, it will not count for this one. So what I should do? Once you close for loop. Sorry. Fine. While and for how will it matter? Sir? Sorry? If it is circular queue, I mean circular linked list, how to deal with that? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Till now, any doubt?
Yes.
And again, we have covered till here, but still, it is not over. Sir, now we have understood everything, sir. Not really. Still, there are many more things to learn. But again, it is not so much also at the same time, not difficult also. Only thing is with respect to connections, only still we are playing. Linked list means it is the most easiest concept. Only thing is you should know how to write, how to play with connections. It's all about connections. Apart from that, are we dealing with anything? See, now I am counting the nodes.
Yes.
But when I'm counting the nodes also, what I'm doing? Playing with connections.
Yes, sir.
Until when connection is not pointing to null. Okay, keep counting.
Yes.
Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
That is for single linked list. Double linked list also same. But circular linked list, until when it is R link is or link is not pointing to head, keep count. When it becomes set, come out and increment the count once more because it will ignore this last one. So increment the count and then print. Circular. It will stop. When it will stop, you said. Whenever temps link not equal to head. Means until temps link not equal to head, it will keep doing it. Whenever it becomes equal to head, it will stop. Here it will stop. In this condition, it will stop. Why? Because in this particular position, the condition will become false. Okay, and it will stop. Once it is stopped, what I am doing? Come out and increment the.
Yes.
Yeah. So, got it? Count plus only one time outside the loop and multiple times it will work. We are writing only 2 times. Does it mean it is working only 2 times?
No, sir.
For sure, no. It is working multiple times, but multiple times inside while loop and only one time. Only one time outside the loop. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Till here, if it is clear, you may have to copy it. But meanwhile, the concept is that once it is done, next concept is something like stack, queue. We have used it by using arrays. But array definitely have some disadvantages. Do you guys remember?
Yes.
Arrays in Java and arrays in C both have same disadvantages. But stack and queue we were able to implement using arrays at that point of time. The reason is first you should know how to work with that. But stack and queue using arrays, is it a good approach? No. Why it is not a good approach? I'll tell you that. Okay, first you copy this. Copy it. You understand, so you're not copying. It does not mean same for everyone. So we should give some. Even I don't like to give time for you this, but fortunately or unfortunately, because of board issue also, I'm giving time. Else I would have directly told, I'll send the snap, you copy it. Okay. However, I'm planning for one more thing. What is that? Let me inform you first itself because okay. So stop for a minute. Let me inform you something. Special news I can say. Of course, it is happiest for me, not for you. The thing is that I told you on 5th I'll be taking class for sure, 100% true. But there is small changes in that also. I will take class, but not one session. 3 hours is fine. Like that 3 hours. I'll not take one session. Okay. If you guys are okay, you can attend. Those are not okay. Okay. And again, as I've already told, it does not mean that exact 6 hours I'll take because even I cannot take. I can take it. I have taken up to 10 hours. I can take 6 hours. That is not a problem. But if I take 6 hours, how exactly your reactions will be? I know that. But more than that, my point is that as soon as possible. See, in weekdays I'll not have time to take 3 hours. I'm of course planning to take it in afternoon 1 hour also. But which is that 1 hour? Even I will never. Okay, sometimes it will be 2 to 3. Sometimes it will be 3 to 4. Okay, that is actual my lunch break. That I am planning to take it in class, but however, that will not work because it keeps changing. Okay, that is the reason what I'm planning to do is there I will not take, but this Wednesday I'm not wrong, right? Is there any classes scheduled? I don't think no one has scheduled any classes, so that complete day is mine. Okay, So offline you want to attend, online you want to attend, up to you. For online also I'm informing. So Wednesday classes are there. Okay, I'm not sure until where I'll progress, because what is the reason I'm saying this is quite simple. I'll get long duration. It is not just 3 hours. In 3 hours, major concepts which will take much more time has been finished tested. If all of you have observed, those concepts, if I would have taken 1.5 hours, I would have not even finished single linked list. And circular linked list using single linked list also I would have not finished. But I got continuous 3 hours and I finished both. Okay, it does not mean I rushed up. I'll give enough amount of time, but writing part I skipped. That part I have shared properly also. I have written properly, I have taken a snap and I have shared properly. Whether you have noted it down or not, it's all in your hands. Okay, from going ahead, I'll try to send the snaps in such a way, within 24 hours it will disappear. That option is there in WhatsApp, right? I'm planning to do that because if it is permanently there, which is not a good idea. If you think that, sir, now I'll enjoy, later I'll not feel happy, if you guys are enjoying. So I'm planning to do it in such a way. I'll send it within 24 hours, it will disappear. However, that part later, if possible, I'll do it. I'm not sure. But Wednesday, block your calendar, reminder, alarm, whatever you want to do it. But 2 sessions. First half 1 session, second half another session. But I'll ensure that there's enough amount of break. Lunch break is also there. And I cannot say that because I was trying to say that the session will not be boring. But I thought
both the sessions will be directed.
If you are concentrating, then only it will not be boring. If you are not concentrating, definitely it will be boring.
Yes.
Okay. Say one simple thing. Stop all of you. Those who are really trying to understand the session and those who are trying to implement it or try to write the program by yourself. Normally you think and tell me, if you write one program by yourself, which is actually right, don't you think you will get some confidence?
Yes, sir.
And of course, you will also feel that I can proceed ahead, I can do more and more.
Yes.
Yes. And for that matter, if you are really concentrating and if you are understanding in one day, if I'm taking 6 hours also, it should be okay for you because all of a sudden your confidence level will boost up in complete 6 hours. Each program, if you are understanding and if you are moving hard, which means it will definitely help you. Okay. Please try to understand why I'm doing it. If you're not understanding, not at all an issue. We don't understand. As simple as that. But now I'm quickly copy it. Wednesday, I hope all of you remember. I'll keep reminding you until Wednesday. Because probably next week, before next week, I'm planning to finish your data structures by taking extras. Next Saturday, Sunday also class there will be there. Okay, but that will be the last Saturday, Sunday. Within that, I'll finish. And my concentration is that programming, I want to give more focus. Does it mean that I should ignore data structures? Even if you say I will not. Okay, that is the reason I want to finish it at the earliest so that this complete hour from 9 o'clock till 11, I can utilize it for programming.
Like this, yes. It gives 4, not 5. See this guy is like
Okay, I believe it's done. Next is we should implement the concept of queue using linked list. Stack I'll not do it. Queue I'll do it. You should copy. I mean, you should implement it for stack because stack there is nothing much. There is nothing difficult. I can say from rear end always you should remove one element. If you want to remove also, if you want to add, you should add it at rear end. I mean, increment one and add that. Getting my point? But I believe compared to stack and queue, I mean, when I compare these both stack and queue, queue is something different, I can say. Not difficult, but different. Yes. Just keep observing here. Now assume that I want to implement, of course, we have already implemented the concept of queue using arrays. Using arrays, we have implemented. Just for reminding you, I'm writing it. If this is your queue, okay, always you will insert. I mean, delete from here. Yes, delete from front end, and if you want to insert, you will insert from rear end. Yes, this was the concept that we have implemented using arrays. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Am I right? But in this, definitely there are some disadvantages. Which are those disadvantages? Sorry? Definitely two disadvantages. Okay. Which are those if you ask me? First disadvantage, any student, you can overcome that array's first disadvantages. It can accept only homogeneous type of data that any day we can overcome. But second one, what is it? Once size is declared, cannot be changed. This is one such disadvantage in your arrays. Yes. Can I increase the size and add? Not possible. If you have declared unnecessarily 10 locations, then I can increase and add it. Okay, but already 10 locations will be there. But unnecessarily, should I keep 100 locations? I'm not sure how many people will come. Should I keep unnecessary locations? Doesn't make sense. So that is one disadvantage. Second one is major disadvantage, that is continuous memory allocation. So this also we can overcome by using linked list. How, sir? Assume that there is some location, memory location called 4000, and here one node I will create. Okay, some value I will also store 10. Next value I want to store, which is your 5000. This 5000 location I wanted to store, but someone have already stored some random value, something they have stored, something. Then what I'll do? 5000 is not available. Then I will try to store it in 6000, like this, 20. Okay, the address of this is 6000. Then what I'll do? I'll store this address in this location. Yes. So 10 I will access. Where exactly my second element is present? In this address it is present. Yes or no? Yes. And here one more location is occupied. 2 more. Okay, this is your 7000, 8000, 9000, 30. Okay, and this will point to, means only there are 3 elements in the list. Then what I'll store here? 9000. Means what? This is my second element and third element is in this location. Means discrete memory location also I can use. How it will look like? It will look like this. 10, 6000, and this address is 4000, and this is your 6000, here 20 and 9000, and this is your 9000, this is your 30 and pointing to like this, like this. Yes, of course it is discrete memory location, but still will I be able to use it? Yes, that is the reason I will try to implement Q using linked list. Okay, and when I say linked list also, now is this part clear? Yes or yes? Of course, I'll give you the note later. Okay, before starting this concept, you may have to copy that, but you need not write this. Okay, you just have to write these. So I'll say that later. Okay, you can copy it later. So as of now, what I want to say is, now assume that the linked list I have created. What I have created? Linked list I have created. Now assume that this is your linked list. How it will look like? This is your head, first node, second node, third node, fourth node, fifth node. This will be pointing to 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Yes? This much is already done. Now what I want to do, different locations or same location does not matter for us, continuous or different. Forget about that. Now what is our point? Now insert means where I should insert the element? In Q. If it is a Q, where I should insert the element? Think. Insert. If there is a queue in front of theater, will you go and stand in front? Yes. Insertion should always be done at last. If you want to delete, from where you will delete? From beginning you want to delete. Yes. If there is movie only, online book my show you are using, right? Yes. Only one last seat is available. Okay. To whom that seat should be given? Whosoever came first. How can I track that? Whosoever logged in first, accordingly, whosoever booked the ticket first, accordingly store it in queue. Yes. Whosoever is there in queue at the beginning position, give that seat for them. As simple as that. Getting my point? This is one of the application of queue data structure. Always insertion should be from right, and a deletion should be from front. Okay, but again, for doing this also, if I want to insert an element, now assume that I have created one node, 60. This is how we used to create, right? Now I want to insert this node at last, means one new person came. Then what I should do this time? start from 10 here, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Here I should insert that. No. Yes. Assume that there are 1000 nodes. I want to insert one node at the position 1001. Means at last I want one more new person is coming. I want to add it. Then how many times I should move my 10? 1000 times I should move. I'm speaking about 1000, not 10 or 9. Speaking about 1000. If there are, okay, 909 times 999 times you are saying, that logic is fine. Means I should point my temp to 1000th node. Then only I can add my 1001th. Yes. Yes, sir. Don't you think unnecessarily it is time consuming? Assume that I have added 1001th node also. Now I want to add one more node. Means I'm not sure when any person will come and stand in queue. Will I be sure? No. Any day no. So what I should do, 1002nd person also will come. I want to add that node also in 1002nd position. Then how many times again I should move my time? Every time I should start from beginning only, right? Will I be able to keep track of last position? Never. Start from here, keep moving till last. If you remember insert rare in any linked list like circular linked list using doubly linked list. If you remember in that, if I want to add one new element at the rare position, what I was doing, every time I was starting my temp from beginning, I was keep on moving. I kept on moving till last. Once I reach last, I was adding that new node. Yes. Here, if you observe, if there are 1000 elements like that, should I keep on moving till last 1000 times? For adding one node, should I keep moving 1000 times? Every time I want to add one more node, like that you assume that 10 new nodes I want to add. Then how many times overall I will be moving? 10,000 times. If you understand, for adding one element I should move 1000 times. For adding 10 elements I should move 10,000 times. Because for each element 1000 movements will be. Yes, sir. Is that a good approach? How can we overcome that? Last one is how can I keep track of it? What I should do is, now I will be creating two more pointers. I will be creating two more pointers. Where it will be pointing, sir? One pointer will be pointing to. Sure. All of you know how to create temp, right? In a similar way, just like your temp, I'll be creating one more pointer called as, right? Always it will be pointing to the first. And I will also create one more node called as pointer, not node, called as there. And where it will be pointing? To last node. So now, whenever I want to insert a new element, which pointer I will use? Ray. So do I have to move it again and again this time? No. Directly wherever ray is present, insert that new. Yes or no? Yes. Don't you think this will save much of our time? Sorry? Probably temp is not needed. If you want to insert in between, insert specific operation you want to do, then definitely you need. But here temp is not needed. The reason I'll say. What is the reason? Basically, which data structure I'm dealing with? Queue. Basically, queue means what? Either you will delete from front or you will insert at ray. Can you operate in between in queues? Insert also from last and delete from beginning. Apart from that, there are no other ways that you can access in between elements. Of course, if you access it will work, but queue data structure is designed in such a way you can operate only from last or from front, nowhere in between. Clear with the point? Yes. Online.
Also, we need to find yes. So that
Online clear. Yes,
Sir, how we will declare that prayer should be
what I'll do is every time from beginning. In the beginning, will there be any node?
no.
In the beginning, very beginning, will there be any node? There will not be any nodes in the beginning. So what I do first time when I add one node, I'll point my friend pointer at the beginning and I'll keep my rare pointer at the end. Assume that I'll add one more node. Means it will come to right side out.
Yes.
So what I'll do that time, I'll keep my friend there only, but I'll move my rear from front this position to second node. Okay, each time I add one element, I'll keep my rear pointer at last. So it will be easy. Whenever I want to add one node, increment your rear. I mean, rear should be pointing to speed. Rear swing should be pointing to theta. Yep. Shall we write a program for this? Anyone want to take a try? In your notes, you can take a try at least. Which are the methods we should write here? Two methods we should write. One is, I'll leave space here itself. Assume that this is here. Which one I should write? Void insert. That's it. Insert rear means it will become complete logic. Insert rear you need not write because it is related to Q. Q means by default you should be able to understand that insertion will be front, deletion. Sorry, insertion will be rear, deletion will be front. By default you should understand. Whenever I say Q means insert rear and delete front. Okay, if I say stack, all of you forgot that stack concept. I really like you to repeat and listen. Stack means you will delete or insert from top. There is something called as top. If you want to insert an element, increment the top, insert it. If you want to delete an element, delete that element and decrement the top. Remember that concept? If you don't remember, please go and watch the recording of stack concept, but I cannot repeat it now. Okay, because altogether that class, if you remember it, that also took much more time. At least 2 days it will take, right? Now, if you ask me to explain that completely, I can't do it. I'm so sorry. Okay, but genuinely, if you have some doubts, you can ask me. Okay, so quickly try to write this one. Here it is void insert, and here it will be void delete. I'm doing it using singly linked list. Okay, is there any use of doubly linked list here? Is it really required to use doubly linked list here? Think and answer. Why we can't? We can. No, we can do that, but it is not required. If you observe, any day, will you come back? When it is Q, can you go in reverse way or can you print it in reverse way or will you access any element in between? Nothing you will do. Only thing you will do is last element you will access or otherwise first element. For that, is it really required to use doubly linked list? If you are using doubly linked list, you can do, but don't you think unnecessarily extra 4 bytes for each node you will waste?
Yes.
If there is one node, which means overall how many bytes will be there? 12 bytes. 4 bytes for one link, 4 bytes for value, 4 bytes for another link. For each node, you will waste extra 4 bytes, which is not really required. Here, quickly write these two methods. Try. I know that half of the program you may write and rest of I should only write. But however, still I just want you to try. rather than turning your pages, check the previous program, it is better earlier, right? Okay. Sorry. Just listen, all of you. What might be the two cases here? For insertion side, I'm writing the diagram here for deletion that side. So there might be two cases of that. Here.
Yes, sir.
Better. Till here is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Right. Except one. So assume that here it is your head.
Yes.
Not only head, your front and rear, or otherwise beginning and tail. Anything you can consider. Front and rear I'll consider. If at all, not only head, it means head you can consider, or otherwise head is pointing to null, you can check, or otherwise if front pointing to null and rear pointing to null. Means what? No elements at all, no nodes at all. Yes or no? If both are pointing to null, then I will say I will create one node. Yes.
Yes.
One new element P is there, and here it will be null only, and I'll point my front also here and rear also here only, because there is only one node.
Yes.
Okay, but you assume that there already exists some nodes, like this is your head, first node, second node, third. There might be two cases. There might be only two cases. It does not mean that three nodes only will be there. No, there might be no nodes, or there might be some nodes. And our logic will work even if one node is present. The logic remains the same. What exactly I should do? My friend, I'll keep it here. Okay, and my rear definitely will be pointing to here. Then how I should deal with this? This will be null. Yes. 10, 20. Third. In this case, I should create one new node. Yes, here 40 I will add, and it will be pointing to null in the beginning. I believe all of you know till here. Okay, creating one node, how to fill the value, how to keep it as link as null. That much I believe all of you know. Next, what I should do? This I want to insert as a last node. How can I do it? Rear's link should be pointing to the same place where P is pointing. First part is done. Does it mean that insertion is done? Insertion is done, that is true. But next time when I want to insert, what I will check? Where rear is pointing. As of now, where my rear is pointing? Still it is pointing to 30. But don't you think it should be pointing to 40? Why? Why? Because next time when I want to insert one more element, I will insert it for rear's link equal to P. Rear's link should be pointing the same place where P is pointing. That I want to do. Then what I should do now? I want to point my rear to same place where P is pointing. If I don't do it, every time it will remove this element and it will add new element here only. Getting my point? Now 40 is there. Next time if I try to insert 50 and if I don't point my R to here, what will happen? It will remove 40 and it will insert 50 there only. Getting my point? What I'm saying is, assume that this I will not move. I will keep this red here only. Then what will happen? Next time it will remove this and it will add new. Getting my point? How to do it, sir? Simple. Just observe. First thing. Visible here?
Yes, sir.
Answer you're saying. I thought some issue. Camp anyways is not required. Front and rear, I will declare it global. Because for every method, the position should be same. Yes, if I move my rear pointer from 4 to 5 in one method, then for next method also it should be in 5 only. It should not be in 4. Getting my point? So here, this one is done. Next. P equals to struct node start malloc size of struct node printer enter the value, enter element or enter value, whatever you want to stick. Scan it. Yes. After doing this much, piece value should be placed with element, piece link should be placed with. Okay. Then give. What is it called? Get you need not consider. Friend equals to null and rare equals to null. What does it mean? If both are pointing to null, what does it mean? No nodes at all. Then I should say what I should say.
It should be
So now I got one node here. Okay, I got one node here, and my head get concept here. As of now, I believe it is not required. Head is it required? Because I'll be dealing with friend and rear. I don't think that is required. If you want head, you can still use it. Okay, but however, here what I'll do, my friend should be pointing to P, and my rear also should be pointing to. Okay, for one node, if there is one node, F is also pointing to R is also. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, in else part, visible?
Yes.
Till where it is visible?
That's all.
Yes, only last.
Else only is
Yes.
last. Till here. Is it visible?
Yes.
That will be last.
I mean,
That's
below this it is visible, and till here it is visible. If I'm not wrong.
no, sir.
I don't think I can make it there. So,
Yes.
not visible.
Yes.
You said that also I think not visible. Here, what exactly I should do? Wherever the rear is present, rear's link should be pointing to the same place where P is pointing, and rear should point to P. Now, rear's link is pointing to the same place where P is pointing, and rear is pointing to the same place where P is pointing. Close this method, I mean, else part. Got it?
Yes.
Any doubt in this? If you have doubt also, you should ask it in the next. I think till here it is clear. Line is visible completely.
Yes.
Okay. So next. I will try to write one more method, that is void listen delete in this if friend equal to null and rear equal to null, what I should do? What I should print it? Whenever they say that answer, you will change it. I will do it. Minus. Else. Deletion, not possible. Else. What I should do? Percentage D, and I will say that friends and here I'll say it later, it means. Okay. I'm not saying anything, I'll say it. Friend's value are printed. Okay. Now what I should move? I should move my friend pointer to next position. Fine, sir. I will move it here. Move. Then how will you delete this? Getting my point? So I should have someone as a reference to delete it here. How can I do that? So temp
should be pointing to where friend.
That cannot be do friend plus plus.
my temp is pointing to same place where my friend is pointing, and then I'm incrementing friend to next position and then
Free of them.
Hello.
what big difficulty is there?
Sir.
Simple thing is you see in place of head I'm using friend. That's it. If you want to keep head also keep head, not an issue. But it is more or less like 3 pointer out of which head is nowhere used. Because in place of head, what I'm using is friend. I've changed head as friend. Along with friend, I'm using one more pointer called as red. These 2 pointers are global. Previously head was global, right? The way head was global, here friend and red both are global. One is only enough, but here ultimately both are null, so that it will be easy for you to understand. For that purpose, here I've considered. If you consider this one also, it is sufficient. Getting my point? Yes. If you consider only one also, it is sufficient, but it will be not needed. Only one is sufficient here. Why I have written this you should get familiar, or this you should get familiar, because in upcoming concepts it is required. Okay, I'm explaining this because in the upcoming concepts there are few more concepts where you might be aware of friend as well as rare. When both are equal to null, it is clearly indicating that friend is also pointing to null, rare is also pointing to null, which means there are no elements. If at all, if you want to find that there is only one node, what condition you will write? If friend length equal to null or rare's length equal to null. Any one you write also it will work. Friend's length equal to null. It will definitely work, which means it is saying that there is only one node existing. But here I am writing both so that you get used to it. If you remember from beginning, I was writing insert friend, insert rare, insert specific. Delete friend, delete rare, delete specific. Why exactly I was following that order is because today, if I ask you to write programs related to circular linked list using doubly linked list, circular linked list using single linked list, doubly linked list, or single linked list, any program, you clearly understand you should write all those sentences. It will come to your mind. Okay, so quickly copy this. And again, some of you may ask me, sir, where is main method, sir? You didn't write only. Should I explain again the main method? Because more or less it is same. Here you will give only 2 options, not 2, 3. Because one more methods we are supposed to write, that is display method. Can you guys try to write display method at least? Display method you should be able to write. If it is, if friend or rare, any one of them, if it is pointing to null, which means there are no elements to display. Or otherwise, in else part, what I should do? Take one temp variable, and temp should be pointing to the same place where friend is pointing. Start printing that. Print the value, move to next position. Temp should be moved to next position. Until when it should move? Temp's link. You cannot move friend, right?
Yes.
Temp we should check. We should check temp's link not equal to null. Until then, sorry, temp not equal to null. Till then, you should keep on moving and keep on printing. Sir, why are not we using friend, sir? We should print from front to rear. Does it mean that you will move front only? As I have already told you, front should always be pointing to first node only, and rear should always be pointing to last node. Just to insert something or just to delete something, if you move the position of front or rear, then later next time when you want to insert or delete, it will become difficult or the logic will go totally wrong. Yep. Quickly write display method as well. I'll send a snap. I'm so sorry. I'll send a snap. I mean, those who are here offline, you can copy. But those who are there already, further learning. So online students, I just want to let you know that I'll be ending the session. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me later. But however, I just also want to inform tomorrow's class you missed. And I feel it is important again. The reason is tomorrow I'll be dealing with various operations that can be done on linked list. Till now, what we have done, same thing, inserted, deleted, from specific, from rare and discrete. Apart from that, we haven't done anything. Okay, but tomorrow what we'll be discussing is how can we reverse the linked list, or otherwise how to concat two linked lists. Getting my point? Reversing linked list means not something so easy. You should think about it. Okay, if my inputs are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, when I try to print it, I should reverse it. Means 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Don't tell me, sir, I'll use Q, sir. From last I'll start printing. From rear I'll start printing. You can do that also, provided here if you use doubly link, then only you can go in reverse level. Only one-way communication is happening. In this, it is not possible. In this also, it is possible. I'll say. How, sir? For that, you should create custom logic. Come tomorrow, anyways, is there. But custom logic we should create. Means we should write our logic in such a way it will reverse the length. Normally, if you observe, I should not explain it today, because I wanted you to think, but still, if I have to just.
We need marker. No, you have extra marker, right? See.
So here, हम लेके आया था घर से. I got it from home. घर से लेके आया था. So here, what exactly we should do? Sorry? Reversing means what? Simple thing. Wherever null you find, till you find null, you keep going till last. Once you find null, what you should do? Its link should point to. Here I'll keep one pointer called A. Here I'll keep one pointer called B. Getting my point? Okay. So now you think and tell me A is here, B is here, but I'll not start from here. For your understanding, I'm starting, but I'll start from here on. But I'm explaining from here. Assume that here it is there. If I want to reverse means what? First this one should come. Yes. So okay. Later you will get confused in understanding. I'll start from here. This is your A. This is your B. Doing this much, all of you know.
Yes.
A should be pointing to the same place where head is pointing. B should be pointing to A's link. This much I have done. And B's link should be pointing to A. Yes. Next one. I will move my B also. I will move my A also. Now new position of A is this one. New position of B is this one. What I should do? This should not be connected to here. This should be connected to same place where A is present. B's link should be, here you observe, first time, A is here, B is here. B's link should be pointing to same place where A is pointing. After that, move the position of B and move the position of A also. How to move? How to move? B should be, A should be pointing to same place where B is pointing. B should be pointing to B's link. So it will come. In this also, what I should do? B's link should be pointing to same position where A is pointing. A should be pointing to B's location. B should be pointing to B's link. And once you come here, next A will be here, B will be here. Same it is. One time I'll write. Okay. B's link should be pointing to A. Okay. After that, A should be moved to where? B's position. B should be moved to B's link position. Now, throughout this, if I do this, what will happen? Observe here, all of you. If you understand little, you will get so busy that you will not listen to me. If I do this, what will happen is, it will look more or less like this. Getting my point? And I'll not keep my head here. I'll try to keep my head at last where B is pointing. At last where B is pointing? To here only. Yes. Then I'll keep my head here. Now starting from head, I'll try to print the value. After printing the value, where this link is connected, don't see which shape it is coming. Least bother. Where it is pointing to this one, wherever it's pointing, in that value you put. And this link, wherever it's pointing, value you put. This one, wherever it's pointing, value. It looks complicated, but only 3 statements, 1 loop, and 1 statement for pointing at last. What is that? Clear?
Yes.
Online? Okay, I'm done. I'm so sorry. I'll just explain it tomorrow. If you want to try, you try. This is reversing the link. Yes. Clear? Online? I don't think I can ask now. Tomorrow else. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Sure. Try reversing the linked list, okay?